Put that phone away. That phrase is said a lot to students nowadays by teachers. More and more kids have phones now in the last decade than kids ever had before. With cell phone use on the rise by students in middle school and high school, I start to wonder if cell phones could be a reason that students aren't doing as well in school as they could be doing. Cell phones cause many problems in school and shouldn't be allowed in classrooms. Cell phones are a major distraction in school. Back when cell phones came out, the only thing you could actually do with them is call people. With all of the different things you can do on them now, such as text messaging, gaming, watching videos, and social media sites, you can see how kids become more distracted. I know when I receive a notification, like a text or a Snapchat, I feel like I have to check it right away. When kids feel the urge to check their phone, this is what they will think about. They will stop paying attention to what is being taught in the classroom. According to a 2010 study from the Pew Research Center, 64% of students say they have texted in class and 25% have made or taken a call. And it's not just talking to others. That same study noted that 46% of students play games and 23% access social networks on their phone at any time. Cons of cell phones in school. This makes it hard to listen to the teacher in the class and the material being taught. Schools that ban students from carrying phones see a clear improvement in their test scores, according to a study by the London School of Economics. It found that following a ban use on phones, the school's test scores improved by 6.4%. The impact on underachieving students was much more significant. Their average test scores rose by 14%. Kids do a lot better when school bans smartphones. Without smartphones at school, studies have shown that test scores are better overall. Why risk bringing your test scores down just by having a phone and being distracted by it? Cheating is a big issue in schools, even without the use of phones. With kids having phones at school, cheating dramatically increases. They can use the internet to look up an answer for an exam or text each other answers and notes to tests. A study from the Benson Study Group in 2009 stated that 35% of students have used cell phones to cheat. Additionally, 41% of students admit to storing notes on phones to use during tests, and 46% of teens admit to texting friends about answers. Cons of cell phones in schools. Cheating isn't only wrong, it impairs a student's ability to know what is going on in class. Just because you get an A on a quiz from cheating doesn't mean you'll get an A on the test the next week. Cheating can also have big consequences when it comes to college courses and even high school courses. You can get kicked out of a college course if getting caught cheating and be put on an academic dishonesty policy. So in my visual aid, the blue means the percent of teen cell phone users who've done this, and the red means percent of teens who they've seen people do this. 26% of people at a school have stored info on a cell phone to look at during an exam. 25% text friends about answers during exams, 17% take pictures of an exam to send to friends, and 20% search the internet for answers during an exam. Cheating is also just plain wrong, even though a lot of people do it. It may help you for one paper or quiz, but it won't help you forever. If we banned cell phones in school, it would dramatically help cheating in schools. Cell phone theft is a problem in America, with 3.1 million cell phones being stolen in 2013, according to Consumer Reports. Cons of cell phones in school. When you have kids getting cell phones at younger ages, they are more forgetful and not to mention careless. The kids most likely don't have to pay for their cell phone bill or the phone itself, so the parents pay for it. This makes it not as much of a deal as if they were to break the phone or have it stolen. They could leave a cell phone anywhere, and that can be a huge problem because that phone becomes more likely to be stolen by another student. The last thing you want to do is send a kid to school with an expensive phone, only to find out it was stolen out of a locker or your kid left it somewhere. If kids didn't bring cell phones to school, they wouldn't have the risk of losing it or having it stolen by another person. Another big problem that kids face with cell phones is sexting. Sexting involves sending sexually provocative pictures or messages. Students can send pictures at school in the bathrooms and receive pictures at school. Once a picture is sent, who knows what will happen to it? Someone could screenshot it and send it to everyone in school. It could even be uploaded online for everyone on the internet to see. The ensuing backlash can result in ridicule, bullying, and even suicide. Psychology Today cites the cases of Jessica Logan and Hope Whitshell, who both killed themselves after suggestive pictures of them were circulated around the school. Logan graduated but committed suicide soon after. Whitshell was suspended for the picture, but she could not face the constant harassment that she endured at school. With that being said, cyberbullying is a major problem with kids and cell phones. Everyone seems to be much tougher and not afraid when they are behind a phone screen. Before cell phones, bullying was physical and verbal abuse. Students can now record videos of students or take embarrassing pictures of them and post them on social media sites for everyone to see. Rumors can spread like wildfire through schools with one click of a button. Cyberbullying has become a very big problem over the past 5 to 10 years, with phones being able to record and take pictures. Before phones, if kids were being bullied, the bullying would stop when they left school, but now it is dragged everywhere they go with cell phones. Kids can be reached just about everywhere, and they can be bullied 24/7. Data from the cyberbullying research in 2016 showed that 33.8% of students have been bullied in their lifetime. 11.9% have been threatened through a cell phone text, and 11.1% have had a hurtful image of them posted. In addition, a whopping 25.7% have had one or more different types of cyberbullying done to them. Cons of cell phones in school. Many students use the internet and social media sites without parent or teacher supervision at school. They can be looking at inappropriate things or log on to things they shouldn't be on, and that makes them a threat for predators. Predators lurk in chat rooms, social media sites, and other sites that students may be interested in. Without teacher and parent supervision, students may get themselves into a bad situation and could potentially be in danger. With the use of smartphones, it is a lot harder to monitor what the students are looking at and what sites they have been on. With school getting harder and the kids having to learn more, why distract yourself with a cell phone at school? It will be there 8 hours later, sitting at your house, and you can be on it all you want after school. Cell phones cause distractions, cyberbullying, and many other problems by bringing them to school. We can resolve some of these issues by not bringing a cell phone to school.